Hello, I'm going to be talking about a topic that I've been hearing about on YouTube a lot, the Legend of Zelda timeline. Now, I'm pretty sure this all started with the Minish Cap, because in the Minish Cap, when he saved the magician dude that turned into a hat, he wound up giving it to him. And I'm pretty sure you see that hat in every other game. I think the second one would be Ocarina of Time, because that one introduces Ganondorf, who is mentioned in some way, shape, or form in every other game except Minish Cap. And I think Phantom Tracks, I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. I haven't played it yet, but I'm not totally sure. Well, then you got the split timeline theory, which goes to Hyrule A, which is them's kids, or Hyrule B, which is them as adults. I'm gonna start with Hyrule A. In Hyrule A, you have them as kids, which starts as Majora's Mask. When Link leaves Hyrule, I think to go look for Navi, I'm not totally sure about that though. And he goes to look for her. Well, that one's obviously the sequel to Ocarina of Time. And then after that, it would be Link's Awakening, because after all that's over, he leaves Hyrule on a boat or something, and it crashes, and there's rumors going around that it's all a dream and stuff like that. I'm not totally sure. Then it goes to the original one, where after the shipwreck, he goes back to land to recollect all his equipment and stuff. Well, because it's Hyrule A, Ganon pretty much won the war, because Link wasn't an adult, to defeat him. Well, Ganon wound up winning the war, and so Link had to go. No, Zelda wound up splitting her piece of the Triforce into 8 different parts, or 6, I think. And Link had to go and get them all back. Well, that also, obviously, The Adventures of Link, or Zelda 2, is the sequel to that. Well, after that, you get the Four Swords Adventures, and I'm not totally sure how that ties in there, but I do know that game trailers, they said it came in there somewhere, and they had some reason why it came after the Adventures of Link. Well, can't remember the reason, but I'm pretty sure it goes there. And then there's Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Well, that didn't really fit anywhere else, so I put it there, because it seemed to fit there the best. Then you have Hyrule B. It's when Zelda sent Link back in time, and now it's the world pretty much without Link, and it's his descendants. Well, I think the game that starts out Hyrule B would be Zelda and Twilight Princess, because that mentions the sages putting Ganon into the Twilight Realm or whatever. I just beat the game recently, so I should know. And then after that is Wind Waker, which is probably like hundreds years later, and it's one of Link's descendants. I'm pretty sure that's what happens in Twilight Princess. Well, also in Twilight Princess, it's most likely one of Link's descendants, because he's out living in the forest and stuff. Well, Link most likely went back to live back in the forest where he grew up or whatever. And then there's Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, and Phantom Tracks. Well, Phantom Hourglass is the one where Link meets what's his name? I can't remember his name. Darn it! It's the dude that drives the ship. And then in Phantom Tracks, you see the guy again, or Spirit Tracks or whatever. And then there's one that features both of them, the Oracle of Ages and the Oracle of Seasons. Well, the Oracle of Ages and Seasons, those are pretty much the same game, but happening in the same times in both time periods, which is also another idea from game trailers, which it's a pretty good idea about. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.